Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And I said on Twitter like a couple of days ago that I will make a video about this. Now, as you guys have seen, I stopped doing videos. Not for some particular reason. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, of course, and I just do videos when I feel like doing it, and I'm not feeling like doing it, so that's it. So a couple of days ago, we got the data download for LRB's Gohan, for the Gammas, and for the part 2 stuff. And there was this tweet from GBO, which is a Dokkan guy on Twitter who makes concept and just talks about Dokkan. And anyway, follow him if you guys are on Twitter. And Truth talked and said there literally is nothing wrong with the global anniversary. Now, this generated a little discussion, which is something I really wanted to talk about, which is the global 9th anniversary. And in generally, not really the content, but the spacing of it. Now, GBO says it's so funny seeing this type of stuff as a JP player, when in JP this was easily by far and away the best, bar none the best celebration in Dokkan history ever. Thank God the thing is coming. And Truth says there literally is nothing wrong with the global anniversary. And a lot of people, including me, said it wasn't true. There are problems in the global anniversary. So, skipping everything, I made this thread, which is not very big, but just the fact that Gogeta and Broly dropped 2 days later on global, and let's see, the boss rush that on JP dropped immediately, and on global dropped 2 days later. So we can see here, this is the JP anniversary. Celebration started on the 29, as we can see here, 29, and the banners are on the 29. On global, we have the celebration on the 7 and the banners on the 9. So we have 2 days. And the problem is, we waited for Gogeta and Broly since January. Okay? So we have the entire February, March, April, May, June, and then July comes. And we see this character on JP for all these months. We see the new content, we see everything. And we want to use this character. So when finally the celebration starts, and we have to wait 2 days for basically no reason, since I want the game to be treated in the exact same way. Literally identical. And you can say, oh yeah, the sync is coming. Sure, but it's not here. One argument that Truth used, and I actually agree with it, we are talking about the JP anniversary versus the global anniversary. So it's pointless to say yeah, but in 2016 SR Super Gogeta's rates and global is shafted. Sure, that's the past. But at the same time, the reply cannot be for anything, yeah, but the sync is coming. Yeah, but I'm not talking about the sync. I'm talking about now. It doesn't matter what happened on global in 2016, and at the same time, it doesn't matter what's going to happen in global in 3 months. I'm talking about now. This specific celebration. The banners released the same day on JP with fresh units that we never used, Gogeta and Broly, that were top 2, 3, someone preferred Orange Piccolo to them, someone got them over Orange Piccolo, but it was basically only the 3 of them. On global, they release as top 10 units, kinda. Still amazing animations, and they are very hype, of course. But it's not the same thing as brand new best units in the game. When now it's solid unit, very good unit, but there are 2 tiers above them. There's Beast, Cellmax, Jiren, AGR UI, Evolution Blue Vegeta, then there's like it's Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta, there's the Golden Frieza 17, there's the Team Universe 7, there's just a lot of characters that are arguably better than them, some of them are literally better, period, and it's not the same thing. So, as I was saying, it's a problem. It's 2 days later, you maybe can say, oh, it's not a big deal, but it's 2 days. It's not one, it's not 5-6 hours, it's 2 entire days, which can be annoying. If it was only this, I would be okay. But we can continue. Boss Rush released, let's see, on JP on the 29th. So the exact day of the banners. So you have the banners and you have Boss Rush. On global, it released the 9, but the problem is for the 2 days that we wait, there's nothing. Like if we go back actually in game, so here we can see so this is part 2. We can go to part 1 and actually check this. So here's the banners. Here's some events. World Tournament. Where is the battlefield? Okay, here's Boss Rush, the 9. Now I'm trying to see what content dropped the day of the banners. So the banners are here, the 7. The 9, I'm sorry. So the 7. We have to see content that there was in this 2-day span. This is not content, not content. This is the 9. Some stone, of course, this is not content. This can be decent just because you go some quick summon, but this is not, of course, content. This, I will talk about this later. This is content, of course. This is 2 stages of the hit event, which on JP, it was only 1. So we have an advantage with this. There are 2 stages here. And we have 2 stages of Ultimate Red Zone. These 2 are not really super tough. Like Golden Frieza and Virus, this is like not really hard content. So any like end game, let's call it player, like I did this one try, quick, easy, and I finished it. Like half hour, maybe 40 minutes, I finished the stages and I did all the missions. Like this is 40 minutes maybe. This again, it's 2 stages, but these are not hard. This is just you wait a couple of turns, you activate a domain, and then you one-shot hit. It's 10 minutes, maybe. I like the support memory event, but this again, it's not like 2-3 hours of content. So in like realistically 2 hours, you clear everything, even going slow. This is just once per day. Like you do this event in 10 seconds and you finish. So this is like 2 hours if you are really slow. And then there's nothing. So you have like 2 hours of content for 2 days. This is the 3rd. So you will have 4 days to do this. And then you have again this hour maybe of content. And it was done. 2 hours. If you really want to go slow, if you're maybe losing or whatever, 3 hours, okay? I give you 3 hours for this. And it's done. So then you have 2 days in which you're doing nothing, waiting for the banners. And these are the 9. So what content we have on the 9 actually? Nothing. So if you get the unit, cool, you have Boss Rush. You have 30 minutes maybe. Now, I will not consider the 9 just because it's the day the banners drop, so everyone is excited, everyone wants to summon for the new units, sure. Then we have Battlefield, again, 30 minutes. But then from the 10, okay, let's say the 10, when is the next content? You guys see, the World Tournament on the 19. The Easy Ace were on the 18. These events were on the 22, 18. From the 10th till the 18th, there was nothing. There's 8 days of nothing. Nothing released on the 12th, on the 13th, on the 14th, nothing. So here on the 7th, in which we talked maybe 2 days of content, Battlefield is 30 minutes maybe. Boss Rush is just annoying. Like, it's not hard. These are a Dokkan event. This is not like content you will do again. You do this for the stones once and then you finish. Battlefield, you do it once and then you finish. But there's nothing on the 10th, on the 11th, on the 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's nothing. Literally nothing. You have 8 days of nothing. If you don't get the characters, there's nothing. Now, I don't want to repeat it, but there's nothing. Here on the 19th, there's the World Tournament stuff. You're not going to do the Pizza Rabbit Mob event, this Goku event. No one does this, okay? This is not content. The easy area for the intra-edits. These are story events that come back every single World Tournament. There was 8 days of nothing. You do the Broly event once, and there's 8 days of actually nothing. Actually. And before someone says, oh, you didn't get the characters, so you're just mad. I have them, actually. Like, my Broly is 79%. I got him on release, 79%. And I have Gogeta as well. So I pulled both characters in part 1, and there were 8 days of nothing. Nothing. Nothing released in 8 days. And it's a problem. So we can continue. Let's start again with the World Tournament. So we were... okay, here. So part 1 was this. And we finished it. I didn't talk about the countdown because the countdown, it's okay. It's a countdown. It's whatever. And while all of this is nothing, these are just old events. Like the countdown is literally STRU Goku event, and that's it. Like you have the Easy A and then a couple of things just to farm. If you have missed something old, but it's nothing. It's just STRU Easy A. It's a solid character. It's okay. So all of this is nothing. Again, we got in part 1 the Supreme Battle Spectacle. I forgot about that, but it's 2 or 3 stages, I think. Not really that tough, but still. Okay, we have 3 stages, let's say. It's not 8 days of content. You will not do 8 days to do 2 stages of Supreme Battle Spectacle. Easy ones. 2. So we have World Tournament, which it's content, of course. It's the worst content of any video game ever, but it's content. I give you that. Then we get to the Broly and Lemo Easy A, and we can jump back on Twitter for this. So, Broly and Lemo dropped on the 5th of February. Battlefield was on the 31st. So you have 5 days. If you go back in game, 18 was when Broly and Lemo got the Easy A. Battlefield released on the 10th. Let's say from the banners released on the 9th. Broly and Lemo were on the 18th. So 8 days from the banners to Broly and Lemo. And on JP, we have on JP 5 days. So there's difference. Like it's not that the content is bad. It's just we had 8 days of nothing followed by World Tournament, and then the EZA. But EZA released it 8 days after the unit came out. It's 8 days. And here Truth talks about things that were moved up. And he's talking about now it's here because of part 2, but he's talking about, where is it? This memorable battle stage 1 and 2. So the stage against Broly and the stage against Gogeta were moved up, I think, of 2 days. But these are 2 stages. We are still trying to cover 8 days of content, which is not easily coverable with 2 stages. So I get that, but from the 10 to the 18 we have no content basically. And now I'm talking, today is the, what day is today? 28th. So we talk about part 2. So we have the World Tournament, we have Berlichin and Lemo 18. 4 days later, so on the 18th we have this, the Dokkan Ultimate Thrilling Battle, which is fun for me. Like, I like it, doing all the different categories and doing the missions was decent. And we have this. This is very good in terms of value, but as content itself, this is nothing, because you do like 6 runs. That takes maybe 1 minute per run. This is a link level event. As value is amazing. I really like this, but this is not something you will do like 1 hour per day. And even then, this started on 18. It's every week. This is not daily. This is weekly. You do it once and then you have to wait 7 days for this. So I don't consider this like amazing content. And this, when you finish the missions, you will do it never again. So I did this in like 1 hour maybe. There's no reason for me to touch it again. I have to wait for this. Now, they're big boys. They're amazing. I'm using them even today. I will use them for a lot of times. Very good EZA. This is amazing content. 100%. Burst mode, I like it. No problem with it. So there's content in part 2. The problem, again, it's not the content it's bad, or the content it's not fun, or the content is too little. It's just that between content there's too many days of nothing, and the majority of it, it's not like very replayable, very like, okay, I did this event once, but I want to do it again, and I want to do it again with this character, with this character. These are story events. You're not 5 hours into this. These are very easy to finish. Like, we always said, it's so easy to farm free-to-play characters. It takes nothing, and it's true. You will do this very rapidly. There's no reason for me to go back again into the story event. So I did this the day they came out. I didn't even awaken it Frieza till like 4 or 5 days later. Like, I awakened it Frieza that I already have them EZA'd. Like, it was 5 days later. So we have the Supreme Battle Spectacle, Supreme Magnificent Battle, against Evolution Blue Vegeta, UI Goku, and Trunks. These are very tough stages, Trunks more so. The other two are decently tough, but not really like super tough. And this, 100%. I did Trunks today a couple of times just because Trunks is actually a fight I want to do. There's no reason for me to do Vegeta again. Like, it's not really tough enough that I want to do it again. Trunks, yes. Then we have this. It's just a farming event. You go there and you maybe do auto, and when you're cooking or you're doing something else, you can do this for like 2-3 hours maybe, and you farm everything you can, because this will give skill orbs for the old, let's say, superhero characters. Orange Piccolo, Physical Ultimate Gohan, STR Gamma 1, all these type of characters will get special skill orbs with this. So there starts to be content here. So this was on the 18. On the 18, so when basically Broly, China, and Lemma got the EZA, we got them. We got a couple of sub EZAs of decent characters, which is Paragas and Broly and Bardock and Gine. Decent characters. Broly, China, and Lemma were really good, and this stage, this, and the Awakening for them, and Supreme Battle Spectacle. So from the 18 till the 22 till like the 25, covered. Perfect. Then on the 26 we got the Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road. We have this event. This is once per day, so I'm sorry, I don't consider this once per day story event to be content. You do it once in 10 seconds and then you finish till the next day. This is 10 seconds. Like if we have 10 of these per day, sure, it's 2. You have the Roshi event and you have the Broly and this event. Like it's not, if I have 10 stages to do daily, maybe this is not content. These are just packs that you buy. And then we have the memorable battles and Beast. So I will say, starting from like Broly, China, and Lemo, maybe more so starting from them, but Broly, China, and Lemo. So from the 18, the anniversary is basically fixed. Like this is very good. You have the 18, you have not only their EZA, but you also have them. And you have, again, this stage, this one, and 2 new characters to awaken, and 3 stages here, and this. So you can do 4 days of this, because you will want to try them. You will want to try Broly, China, and Lemo. And maybe these 2 characters, the Paragas and Broly and Bardock and Gine. You will do this and farm these characters. So you maybe are on the 20 or the 21. It's okay. Then you go into the Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta EZA, just on the 22, and then you have the burst mode, which is still on the 22, and then from the 22 till the 26 there's nothing, but 4 days is better than 8. Like 10 days of nothing, it's unacceptable. 4 days in which you can still try like the EZA and you can try the free-to-play characters, maybe it's okay. Now it's not a problem. But even considering this, so the banner is released on the 26th, okay? And we got 2 stages, 2, not 5, not 2 stages of this. Now it's the 28th. We know AGL UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta are coming on the 31st. So other 3 days. From the 26th to the 31st, what are we doing? We can check the content, and before someone says, oh, you didn't pull Beast Gone, so now you're saying this part is shitty. Not really. And where are them? Here. So technically I could say like, oh, this anniversary is amazing because I got all the new characters. I'm just saying from the day Beast released, okay? So the 26th, now it's the 28th. 2 days have passed since Beast has released. If we go in the challenge section when the game loads, okay. The only stage I did was Trunks a couple of times. Again, there's no reason to do these 2. These are not tough. Like I can do Kid Buu. It's tougher than both of them. And only Trunks matters in all of this. Like these are not tough stages. Trunks, yes, all the others, not really. I did it once. I did the mission. No reason to replay them. This, again, there's no reason to do this again. You just wait for a domain to pop up and then you nuke him and it's done. These are not tough. This can be tough. I give them this. Basically all four can be tough. So these four are fun stages to do. I did them a couple of times, but like from the point of view of truth maybe, or Goresh, just for saying someone, you will go here, let's say the Gon and Piccolo fight. It's a challenging fight. It's hard and it lasts a bit. Maybe you can go there and do like, okay, now it's physical Blue Gogeta showcase. Okay, now it's them. We can do the showcase. Now it's Broly. But for the average player, I'm talking for the player who plays the game and wants to have fun, you will not do 10 runs per day showcasing characters. You maybe try the new unit, you maybe try the new EZA. So let's say an average player, let's say who got Gogeta, and possibly it has this character because it's very old. So you have two characters you can try in this stage. You will not go here with, I don't know, Namek Goku or Cooler or the 5th anniversary Lars just to do them for a YouTube video. So it's not like you will do this stage 100 times. And besides this, again, there's really nothing to do at the moment. Till the 31st, you will not replay this. These are here just because, like the missions I didn't do, just because I didn't farm a couple of free-to-play characters. I'm lazy, personally. Free-to-play characters, I'm not there farming like every free-to-play characters in the game. The Super Battle Road, the Extreme Super Battle Road, has basically no replayability. Why I should do it again? So the point is just from now till the 31st, there's nothing to do. And again, he said many things were moved up, or the anniversary being worse. Yes, because I think personally you should have something to do every time. Again, this event is amazing. I can do it in 4 days, not now. I cannot do it now. And let's say the Broly event for the skill orbs. I can do it in 2 hours, not now. I cannot play these amazing events. Yeah, they are amazing. I cannot do this again. I have to wait 2 hours. And this one, I have to wait again. This is not an anniversary event, just to make the point. So now we can go here. This is the JP anniversary. And we can take just a look at what part 3 looks like. So here we are going back. We need to go to part 3. Should be here we are going back, I think. Yeah, we are going back. So we need to go to part 3 because I want to check what content we have left that maybe it's not available for us to see on global just because we are not in part 3 actually. So this is basically where we are now. Okay, Beast and the Gammas dropped. These are all the same. Okay, here we are already. Content we don't have at the moment. The 4 banners. I don't know where it is. Just give me a second. Okay, I found it. So this is the third part of the anniversary. So we have the Beerus event for the skill orbs. So the event we have already will get 1 or 2 stages maybe. These are things that you buy, so not for the average player, and it's not content. The banners we already have will get the ticket. This is amazing for a player. For everyone, this is amazing. And we have 2 stages here and 2 stages here. So these one are really tough. Kinda. Like, this is amazing content. And the burst mode. Then there's the ECA for UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. This one gets new, again, the skill orbs I said before. This is another link level event, and then Cell Max and the movie Red Zone. So this is amazing, but it's not here. That's the problem. Yeah, the content itself is amazing. The Red Zone movie boss rush is amazing because you can test characters. It's a very long fight, very different from the ones we have at the moment. Cell Max is arguably the hardest fight on global when it drops. This one, again, it's cool, but it should be once per day or once per week. This, again, it's just you can farm for like 1 hour the water bottle. When this drops, you will already have it, and then you can buy them from the Baba shop, and it's done. This is probably the most like interesting thing from the anniversary from everyone's perspective, because you get like top 2 and 3 in the game for free, and you get stones for it, and these are very old characters. But then like we have this, but it's in 4 days, like 3 days, but the bundles already released a couple of days ago. Like tomorrow, let's say I wake up tomorrow, it's the anniversary, I would like to play Dokkan. Tomorrow is the 29th. So I will do the like this event, I will do this event, the Roshi stage, and then tell me. I should replay again Trunks that it's been on global for 10 days. What I should do tomorrow? I do the Dokkan events. I do Golden Frieza Red Zone, which is like not really tough. Like this wasn't really tough on JP when it released it before the anniversary characters. Remember, Global has Golden Week, Saiyan Day characters. Like I can go there with a Majin Power team with this guy leader and completely destroy it. I can go there with, I don't know, Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta's team and obliterate it. Like Golden Frieza, Hirudegarn, that stages of Red Zone weren't tough even on JP. On Global, it's not something I will replay. There's nothing to do. That's the point. So, again, it's not the content, it's boring. It's just there's too much space between content releasing. Now, I think, I'm not saying like the anniversary it's worse, but on JP was super incredible, amazing, because I think JP got the same problem as well. It's just, if Beast was new, like if Beast was the first time ever I saw this banner and this art, and the first time ever I saw Beast on my box, it will be different. Like this is, oh my god, it's Beast Gohan. Maybe this part of the passive I don't understand really well, or like I don't know, Broly. Oh my god, it's LR Broly. We've been waiting for 5 years. Yeah, but I've seen this character since January. Like I waited for this character so much. I saved so much stones for him. Like I was like waiting for Broly every day basically. And I saw every JP player using Broly for months. The hype, of course, goes a little bit away. Like yes, you can still be hyped, but it's not the same thing. Now, a couple of things. Global will have, I don't think we know the day, but we will have this. Friend summon for, basically you do summon on this banner. It's like a special version for the 9th anniversary in which you get Kais. You can get Elder Kai, you can get Sleeping Kai, you can get the Kai of each type. It's a very good. It's not content, of course, but it's very good. And JP doesn't have this. And I'm not a fan of this. I think JP should get this as well. And JP should also get the discounts. You do 3 multi-summons and get 1 free with the ticket. I think JP should get this as well, of course. And I think JP should also get this, the ticket. You do the summons, you get the ticket, and then you use it. JP should have this as well, of course. But the problem, I think, it's JP at least has the hype perspective. Like, it's the first time you see Broly, it's the first time you see Beast, it's the first time you see the Gammas. You don't have to wait months of nothing. Like, JP got from Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Rudegarn into Anniversary. On Global, we got to Anniversary through basically the worst period I've ever played in Dokkan. Now, I've been playing since December of 2019. No, I think it was December 2018 was when Tech Hit released, or more so when the Christmas banner released, and I think it was December of 2018. So I've been playing for a lot of times, and again, the worst period was when we got like Omega Shenron into Super Trunks, into 17 and 18, into Gohan and Piccolo. Like, there was nothing, actually nothing to do. Nothing. It was so dry, and there was literally, the game was literally dead. And now, of course, Truth has said sometimes, if you say the game has always been dry, then sure, but the 9th anniversary is the best content we ever got. Yes, but the thing is, you have to understand what you're talking in the sense of, I don't expect the Gohan and Piccolo celebration to be packed up with content. I'm fine if the filler celebration of 17 and 18 is not packed up with content. I get it. But this is the anniversary. I want anniversary to be different than the others. And it is, yes. But again, dry periods. I guess 1 day it's fine, 2 days is fine, 3 days okay, but not 8. 8, it's a bit too much. And again, I want to show it because Truth in his videos just said, no, you're wrong. And doesn't even look at the dates when you show it to him. And it's a problem because, again, it's not very difficult to prove it. We go from the 7, well, the 10, so we have Battlefield, the 10. There's nothing releasing on the 11th, on the 12th, on the 13th, on the 14th, on the 15th, on the 16th, on the 17th. There's nothing. We jump here on the 18th from the social media special campaign. The 22 is pattern, and the 18 is the Broly Cinelemo EZA. So there's nothing for 8 days. There's an entire week in which no content released. For an entire week, every single day, we did the Roshi event, we did the Broly Skill Orb event, and we did the Pan event to farm the water. One entire week was this, 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 and this. And that's it for an entire week. And I got Broly and Gogeta. So I tested them, but can I test them for 8 days? No. Like, once I played with the characters for like 2 hours in the same stages, I'm not continuing to do it. Like, I cannot wait for Gogeta Blue to release, and then I go with like this. And I test Beast, I test Gogeta, I test Broly, yes, when a new stage drop. When I do against Trunks 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and I do Gohan and Piccolo 2, 3 times, I'm not going to do the same stage over and over again. That's the thing. And I just think 8 days, it's a bit too much. Now, 2 other aspects a lot of people talked about, and people have said this is the biggest problem, or I don't know, like this is the reason why Global was shafted, is the summon format. For part 1, we got basically the best format of summoning we've ever got in Dokkan, either JP or Global, which was you do 7 multis, which are discounted, the first ones, and then you have the guaranteed featured. That was amazing. And then we didn't get it for Beast and the Gammas. I don't think that's a big problem, because it's the same thing JP got. It should be here, I think, the summon format. Okay, here. This is like the classic global for worldwide or anniversary. So you do step 1, 30 stones instead of 50, and you get free Dokkan Festival ticket or Legendary Summon Carnival. Step 2 is 35, step 3 is 45, and then you get the free multi. Then it's always 50, but with 10 tickets you do a multi in basically a copy of the banner with the exact same units. For example, with a single summon with this ticket, I got LR Bulma. So I don't think there's, and here should show the part 1 type of like discount that there was. I hope so. Yeah, okay. So 30, 40, 50. Then you get the free one. There's no ticket, but then it's 40, 45, and then here there's a featured SSR. But then it starts again 30, 40, 50. So this was amazing, and JP didn't get it. And I think it's bullshit. JP should have get this one too. Like JP should have got this. And then in part 2 should have got this. I think it's fair if both versions get it. Now Global got it and JP didn't. And I agree that it's bullshit. I don't think that it's right to say, oh, Global didn't get the best format for part 2. Yeah, okay, we still got ticket and discounts. JP didn't get it. JP just got, like, if we go here, JP just got 50, 50, 50. Like 50, 50, 50, no ticket. It's bad. Like it's just a normal format. JP didn't got like this one. JP got 50, 50, 50. No featurette guaranteed. So the format is not the problem for me. The format is a global advantage, but it comes at the cost of waiting 6 months for the character. And I think it's fair, because not only we waited 6 months, there were 6 months of no content while JP gets the best year Dokkan has ever got after 2023, which was also one of the worst years Dokkan has ever got, with weird releases, wonky designs, not really so good content. Like, we were stuck in the Fusion Zamatsu meta for like worldwide till a couple of months ago. It was really bad. Like Global Dokkan was just, I will not say unplayable, but basically kind of unplayable. From worldwide of the last year till Golden Week or Saiyan Day maybe. Like Saiyan Day was really cool just for the character. Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta is amazing, but it's not like there was that much content for Saiyan Day. And then Golden Week, yes, we got a Red Zone. And now Anniversary. But besides this, there was nothing global. So waiting all that time while JP gets Anniversary with all the content it has, being fresh, being new, this supreme battle spectacle with like we've never seen before, new content against super class characters. We don't have the bullshit Zamasu meta anymore, and we have the new Broly and the new Gogeta, and then oh my god, it's Beast Gohan, it's the Gammas. It's just, for JP this was everything new, everything fresh. We just know everything. Like when on Global they presented like the Anniversary, Gogeta and Broly. I've seen a lot of people just saying release Beast. whatever, let's just get Beast. A lot of people saying like, yeah, but just get the EZA for AGL UI Evolution Blue Vegeta. Like, release the banner already, when we got the 2 days waiting. Like, I remember on the 7th, they released the post saying like, Beyond the Ultimate, Dokkan 9th Anniversary Maximum Celebration Part 1. The anniversary starts. And everyone was saying, yeah, release the banners. Release the banners. Because everyone wanted to summon for them. Everyone wanted Broly, everyone wanted Gogeta. We just waited so long. And it's boring to wait again and then having the 8 days of nothing. And now we are again in kind of the same situation. Because, again, just to show it, we are on the 28th. Nothing is coming out of the 29. Nothing dropped today. So, if we go here, the 26th, we have Beast. And we have this. And we have the Super Battle Road. So 26, 27. Sure. 2 days. You summon. Maybe, let's say you get one of the new characters. You can do the Awakening. You can test him for a bit. Then you do the Super Battle Road stage, the Memorial Battle. So let's say the 27. Today already, for example, I didn't do much today. I did Trunks 4 times. And that's it. And I did the daily event. Tomorrow is the 29. Do you guys see something released on the 29? There's something releasing on the 29. Doesn't seem like it. And do you guys see something releasing on the 30? Not really. So in this couple of days, there's nothing releasing. Now we know on the 31, the 31st, there's AGL UI Evolution Blue Vegeta. And then we will see when the Cell Max stage and the movie Boss Rush release it. I just wanted to show that there wasn't actually, like, the content was there. We just didn't need all this time waiting. And this is where I think personally, to fix this, anniversary should last 2 weeks. And then finish. Like, anniversary doesn't need to be this entire month of celebration in which you leave all these spaces. Like, if it was for me, this is all personal preference. So let's say the countdown can be the same. Whatever, it's a countdown. It's okay. So let's start with the celebration on the 7th. Okay? Okay, 7th. This was 8:30 a.m. for me. So we have the 7th. The celebration starts. On the 7th, with the celebration starting here, Gogeta and Broly release. The banners, of course. We have the packs. That same day, so the 7th, I will have the Boss Rush, the Battlefield, the Supreme Battle Spectacle, stage 1, 2, and 3. So against Battle of Gods, God Goku, Resurrection of F Vegeta, and then who was the third one? I actually don't remember the third one. Anyway, the 3 stages of the Supreme Battle Spectacle. And then Broly, Chin and Lemo, and then EZA. All the same day. And this event too. And this one too. Just release everything. And the burst mode. And I will already have Beerus to LR and Frieza to TUR. Just release them, all of them in one day. Everything. You then have 1 week waiting, just because all the content makes sense. This should release already day 1. Just release everything. And then the next Monday, you have Beast, you have the Gammas, you have all the final stages. The day 1 you release also Gogeta and Broly, the first stage of the Memorial Battle. And then the next week you release Beast, the Gammas, the stage 3 and 4 of this, Cell Max, the movie boss rush, the EZA for AGI Evolution Blue Vegeta, boom, 2 weeks, you finish everything. We don't need one entire month of this. Because then it gets stale, it just gets boring. Like, I love Dokkan, but in 8 days, when nothing new releases, like, I just don't go into the game and repeat the same stage over and over. Again, I don't go into Trunks and say, now let's do the showcase for Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku. And I do 45 minutes, 2 hours, whatever of recording. I don't go into, I don't know, this stage of Blue Vegeta and do just endless showcase. Like, I get Truth did showcase for them, for the Blues, did showcase maybe for them, for Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta, did showcase for Gogeta, did showcase for the Gammas, did the Super Buu because he was really talked by the community, did LR Super Saiyan for Goku, Tech Ultimate Gohan, the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions. Yeah, but normal people aren't doing that. Like, I'm not putting Super Buu into the Supreme Battle Spectacle Evolution Blue Vegeta. There's no reason for me to use him. I'm not doing like, I don't know, this Bozo. Where is? I'm not putting Super Saiyan for Goku in that. I'm not using him. I'm not doing 2 hours of recording to do Super Saiyan for Goku in one stage. He sucks. There's no reason for me to do it. For truth, he will do like 100k views. It's Super Saiyan for Goku. It's hype, sure. Not for me. Like, me as a player, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing, okay, let's see what characters everyone wants to see in the stage, and then everyone says, oh my god, please do Vegito Blue. And then I go there and I spend 2 hours trying to use him. I'm not doing that. People aren't doing that. That's the reason why I personally think the content of the anniversary is amazing. The characters they're releasing are really good, but it shouldn't be this long and this stale because there's nothing to do. That's just my opinion. If you say the content is good, sure, but you cannot say they are spacing it good when I show you literally 8 days when there's nothing releasing. You can't. There's 8 days when there's nothing showing up. And the content that they're releasing, while it's good, it's not like you're going to do it 100 times. Especially when some of it has limited attempts, like Trunks, like UA Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, the Supreme Battle Spectacle stage. And when other content is just once per day, like the Pan event, or when other content is once per week, like the Link leveling event. It's just not, you don't have 8 days to do all of this. 8 days is too much. And the same thing now. Like, now I'm not playing it. There's nothing to do at the moment. I can link level, sure. But link leveling is something I will do like, okay, there's nothing to do at the moment. I will go link leveling. I don't think that should be the case for anniversary. When anniversary is here, I don't think I should have the, okay, now I go link leveling. Or now I can do, I don't know, something else in the game. There's nothing to do of the anniversary at the moment. I can farm these old free-to-play characters. Like, I get that they release all the content like the old one. Like, all the story events, all the old EZAs. But during the new anniversary, I should not think like, let me farm these free-to-play characters I didn't farm. Let me farm these guys, or the Chi-Chi and Goku. Like, I already have them. All of this is just, it puts here just to make the news section bigger. Like, I don't care that these 2 events come back. I don't care that all of these easy area come back, and that all the easy areas are open, or the Dokkan events are open, or that these events are here. No one cares about this. All of this is just nothing. Look how big this is. All these sections. It means literally nothing. And all of this as well. Like all these old events reopening. Sure, but this is not actual content. This is content, 30 minutes. This is content, 30 minutes. This is content, 10 minutes maybe. Third, like this is, it's just, the content is good, but they treat it like you will stay an entire month playing it. While if you combine everything, in 1 week, maybe 1 week and a half, you will finish everything the anniversary released in 1 month. Like if they day one released everything of the anniversary, all the EZAs, all the events, the story events, all the Supreme Battle Spectacle, all the hit event, the link level event, everything. In like 1 week, you will finish everything. And I'm not talking about the player who will put there and spend 5 hours into the game. I'm saying the normal person will do like, okay, I have 10 minutes. Maybe now I do this Super Battle Road stage. And then, okay, I'm cooking now. I will spend this 20 minutes farming with Auto the Pan event. And then, okay, I spend this other 30 minutes. I will farm the Broly Dokkan event medals. You have 1 week, you finish everything. The anniversary lasts 1 month. So it's normal that there are periods that are just dry. And it's not a problem to say it. Yeah, the anniversary is amazing. It's just a bit dry. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I can still play Dokkan and say that I love it. It's just dry at the moment. And yeah, I just think saying it is not that big of a deal. Like, there's no reason two things cannot be true at the same time. The anniversary is amazing. Yes. It's the best anniversary we've ever had. Yes. Like all the others' anniversary and like all the other celebration, they just last too much and there's dry periods. I think this is something that all the anniversary shares, all the celebration shares. There's just dry periods in every single celebration. And the reason this one is being talked more than the others, it's because for every other celebration, it was common knowledge. Like we knew there was gonna be dry periods. And everyone said like, okay, we know there's a dry period, but it's normal, it's Dokkan. For this anniversary, we just say the same thing, but it's not true, at least for truth, or for other people that say, oh my god, the anniversary is amazing. Like, yes, it is. It's just dry, like all the other Dokkan celebration. There's dry periods. And it was true for like my favorite celebration ever, like personally, not just the characters were the best or the content was just my personal favorite, was the Cooler movie worldwide download celebration. So Final Form Cooler and Tech Carnival Goku, which should be right here. This was my favorite celebration. I just loved it. And then my second favorite celebration was the 6th anniversary. So AGL Goku and Int Evolution Blue Vegeta. These were my favorite celebration, and especially the 6th anniversary was my favorite period in Dokkan. Like from worldwide of STR Vegito till like before the 7th anniversary, that was my favorite period in Dokkan. And then there's the worldwide celebration of Cooler. There were dry periods in the 6th anniversary and in the celebration, the worldwide of Cooler. There were dry periods in both of them, and I still love them. So, doesn't mean I cannot like it and say that it has dry periods. The Cooler movie celebration, I remember specifically, there were a couple of days there was nothing to do. And there were the same complaints. oh, the celebration is dry, oh, the celebration is boring. And Truth was saying, oh, you're full of shit. Look at how amazing content there is. Look at this daily event you can do once per day. Look at this link level event you can do once every 7 days. Look at these story events you will do once and never again. Yeah, they are very cool, but it's not content. Or maybe it is, but not for 5 days. That's the thing. And as we acknowledge it for the cooler celebration, for the 6th anniversary, it's the same thing for the 9th. The content is very good, just doesn't need 5 days between everything. That's it. Last thing, I forgot to talk about it. For me personally, it's not the biggest deal ever. Should be here in the news. Broly channel Lemo, STR UI. Okay, I don't find it. It's just the orb event for Broly, and the issue that basically they just messed up. Like they say here, for movie bosses. On JP, this was for super bosses, and on a tweet that Dokkan made, the photo here says super bosses. I don't think it's the biggest deal ever. Like, yes, they made a mistake. It's not like doesn't make me go crazy. Like, yeah, whatever. It's not like many movie bosses are also super bosses. Like, if I get skill orbs here for I don't know level 5 defense and I want to use it for Cell Max, I can use it anyway. Or for like Beerus, or for Broly, or for Golden Frieza, a couple of them, I can use the same skill orb. Like it's not the biggest deal ever. And especially if like I want to use one of these for DBZ Broly. Now I can. With the JP one, which was super bosses, I could not. Yeah, it's a mistake because if the event is supposed to be super bosses, it should be super bosses. And I think it's stupid that they made such a mistake and didn't correct it. But I don't think, like, this is not the reason the anniversary is dry, or this is not the reason why this video is made, or why people are complaining. This is not. It's a mistake, yes, but it's not like the biggest deal ever. And that pretty much covers it. Like, I understand that the anniversary is very good. I understand that the content was very good, but just don't make so much space between something like the Broly channel Lemo EZA and everything else. Like, just don't make this much space. It's just what I think. If the anniversary lasted 2 weeks and it wasn't so much time between one thing and another, I think it will be received differently. And I just think JP players cannot understand what it means to have these characters 6 months later, and just it's not the same. Like when I use it, Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta, he hasn't come back yet, so I got him on Saiyan Day, and he was literally new. Everything about him was new. The mechanics he has in his passive, the transformation, the team, the card art, the super attack, the OST, everything was new. For the first like 5 days when I was using him, I was listening to the OST when he transformed. I did have the animations, the skip off. I was watching the Big Bang. I was watching the transformation just because it was new. Like I was noticing new details in his animations, or in his OST, or in how his passive works. For example, he gets attacked when the enemy HP goes down, and you can see that actually working during the turn, like something like that. You will use the unit and just get something new every run. When I got Beast, I literally knew everything about him. It was Beast gone. One of the hypest release, like the units I wanted the most from like 2 years were DBS Broly and Beast Gone. I wanted them so much. And the anniversary released both. When Beast released, I knew literally everything about him. I knew how his damage reduction worked. I knew how many times I needed him to get hit or to do attacks. I sorta knew the numbers he was going to do, like attack wise, defensive wise. His animations I've watched several times in videos or in screens of my friends. I listened to his OST already. Everything basically. Same thing for Broly, same thing for Gogeta, same thing for the Gammas. So it's not the same thing. I will not be there for like 10 days being like, oh my god, how cool this is. Like the first 2 days, I was like, finally he's on global too. But now, yeah, Brody is on global, but I've seen him on JP. Now he's on global. And I already know that, like, he's not the best Super Bosses leader anymore. Or that maybe there's content that can be a struggle for him. Or that maybe it doesn't work really well against this specific fight, or maybe it works well against this specific fight, for example the Goku and Frieza fight, in which Broly works incredibly well. And I want to try him there, but I can't because the Goku and Frieza fight is not on global. So it's just something like that. Like when Broly released on JP and it says new content is coming, you will think like, yes, new exclusive content in which I can try this new exclusive character. Now for me, it's like, yeah, Broly. I know he works really well on Gogeta. I cannot wait to try him in this stage that I know specifically well. Like I know they're going to do the post in like new stages coming for Supreme Battle Spectacle. And I'm like, okay, it's the Gogeta fight, who starts with the gods, and then goes with the blues, and then base Gogeta, and then the LR art for Blue Gogeta, and then the Gogeta, but he has the AoE, and he massive raises attack. When you know everything from the fight, it's not as hype. Like, I will not do Gogeta 10 times. I will not do Beast 10 times. So it's just going to be less hype. And I just think it's difficult to do that, but then also do it for 5 days and being like, oh yes, this content is amazing. It is, but it's just boring at a certain point. So this was what I needed to say about the anniversary. I think I got really repetitive, but just there wasn't much to say, but I really wanted to be clear when I was saying stuff. So I don't think there's really much else to say, and just I wish if someone is watching the video and has still not pulled Beast or Broly's, I wish you good luck, or like the Gammas or Gogeta or whatever. And I hope you can pull them with the tickets or with the other stones coming. I just wish you good luck. Let me know what you guys think about the 9th anniversary, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe. Bye.